Countersteering is a technique that helps you turn a motorcycle at higher speeds. It might sound counterintuitive, but here's the simple breakdown. Push left to go left, push right to go right. When you push the left handlebar forward, the bike leans left and turns left. The same goes for the right side. But why does this work? At speeds above 10 miles per hour, the physics of a motorcycle makes it necessary to lean into turns. Countersteering initiates that lean. If you want to try this out for yourself, go sit on your motorcycle and pay attention to the front tire. If you push forward on your left hand grip, notice your handlebars will turn towards the right, your front tire will turn towards the right, and now the bike will have the ability to fall over into a lean to the left. You can experiment with this while sitting still on your motorcycle and notice how it works. Then if you're actually moving forward at speed and you do this same forward push on the left grip, it's going to cause the bike to purposefully lose balance, fall over to the left, and get into a lean, which will allow you to make a left turn at speed. Want to try it out? Next time you're riding, gently push forward on the right handlebar and notice how the bike leans right. It's a natural movement that experienced riders do without thinking. And if you've ever ridden a bicycle in your life, you've probably already done countersteering without even knowing it. The goal I want you to work on achieving is learning how to purposefully and intentionally do this. That way you can safely navigate your motorcycle down the road, make lane changes, and ride through curves properly. But what about the physics when it comes to countersteering? Countersteering is a fascinating application of physics that allows motorcycles to turn efficiently at higher speeds. Here's how it works. The motorcycle's wheels act like gyroscopes. When you apply force to the handlebars, the spinning front wheel reacts by tilting in the opposite direction due to gyroscopic precession, otherwise known as the gyroscopic effect. To initiate a turn, the rider must lean the motorcycle. Pushing the right handlebar forward causes the front wheel to momentarily turn left, shifting the bike's center of gravity and initiating a rightward lean, otherwise known as centripetal force. Due to the rounded profile of the tires, motorcycles are able to get into a lean. Once the lean begins, the motorcycle naturally follows the curve due to the balance between gravity and the centrifugal force acting on the bike. The tires grip the road, allowing the motorcycle to maintain stability while leaning into the turn. And maintaining your traction and stability is one of the most important things for riding a motorcycle safely on the roads, especially going through curves. Speaking of curves, what are some real-life scenarios where countersteering is actually used? Countersteering is a crucial technique that motorcyclists use in various real-world situations. Here are some common scenarios where it plays a vital role. When riding at speeds above 10 miles per hour, countersteering is the primary way to initiate a turn. Riders push forward on the inside handlebar to lean into the curve, ensuring a smooth and controlled turn. If a rider suddenly encounters debris, pothole, or an unexpected vehicle, countersteering allows for a quick directional change. A slight push on the handlebar helps the motorcycle lean and swerve efficiently. Sometimes riders misjudge a curve and start drifting wide. By pushing harder on the inside handlebar, they can tighten the turn and stay within their lane, preventing a crash. In high-pressure situations like avoiding a collision, countersteering enables rapid lane changes or evasive movements. Riders who master this technique can react swiftly and safely. And if you haven't already, check out my video about swerving next for some good examples of how to properly learn this technique. Strong crosswinds or uneven road surfaces can push a motorcycle off balance. Countersteering helps riders correct their trajectory and maintain stability by making small steering adjustments. So what exercises can I practice to master countersteering? Mastering countersteering takes practice, but the good news is that you can improve your skills with some simple exercises. Here are a few techniques to try. Number 1, parking lot cone drill. Set up cones 30 to 40 feet apart in an open parking lot. Ride at 10 to 15 miles per hour and practice weaving through the cones using gentle countersteering inputs. Push forward on the right handlebar to lean right, and on the left handlebar to lean left. This helps build muscle memory. Number 2, gentle pressure technique. While riding at moderate speed, apply light forward pressure on one handlebar and observe how the bike leans in the opposite direction. This helps you get comfortable with the mechanics of countersteering. Number 3, lane change practice. Find a straight, empty road and practice quick lane changes using countersteering. Push forward on the right grip to shift right and on the left grip to shift left. This improves reaction time for emergency maneuvers. Number 4, tightening turns. While riding through a curve, increase pressure on the inside handlebar to tighten your turn radius. This is useful for adjusting mid-corner and avoiding obstacles. And the same is true if you want to widen up your line, ease up on that amount of push pressure. Number 5, weaving exercise. On a safe, open road, practice weaving from one side of your lane to the other using countersteering. This helps refine control and balance. If you've ever watched any of my videos, you've probably seen me weaving all around as I'm cruising along, and this is because I'm constantly practicing my countersteering, swerves, and other evasive maneuvers while riding. Developing your muscle memory is key, so even in a fearful situation, your body can still react correctly. Do you have any other tips for learning countersteering on a motorcycle? Let us know in the comments, like the video if you found it helpful, and share it with someone else who's learning to ride. But what if you're still struggling with shifting gears on a motorcycle? Well, then watch this video next for motorcycle shifting made simple.